Lean Left, Lean Right podcast where spirited debates and open discussions reign supreme. Join hosts Rudy and Shemaya as they fearlessly tackle the most pressing topics in politics and beyond, seeking common ground without sacrificing their passionate perspectives.
Hey, what's up, y'all, man? It's Shemaya, and guess what, man? I got Rudy in the house. We decided we just want to do another podcast because we just, workaholics. That's just how we try to do stuff. But this is going to be awesome, man, because this show is Lean Left, Lean Right. We're just basically going to cover stuff that we see on the news, stuff we see about the left and right, and we're just going to basically respond from it. I'm coming from an independent point of view, and I have my co-host, Rudy. How you doing, man?
I'm good, man. And like you mentioned, independent. I'm about as independent as there is, man. I don't know. I'm like the leaning tower. I'll lean this way, that way, forward, back. It doesn't matter, man.
We can call this the safe show. No one's going to judge you if you leave your comments below. If you're conservative or the Democrat, it don't matter, man. It's all safe here. But we're going to get started because I know Rudy got a tight schedule. Man, tell us a little bit about what you saw on TikTok trending sovereign citizen. And I have a clip from a lawyer I want to play. But before we do that for the audience, kind of talk to them what you told me a little back.
Yeah. So, just a quick background was, Shemaya and I thought, we're like we said, we're independent, and I need to change my name to the political idiot, because that's exactly what I am, is a political idiot. I have no idea. I talk from the cuff and I have no idea what's going on, but I remember talking to you about the sovereign citizens, and it's crazy, man, because I see the cops pulling the people over and they're saying, why need your driver's license? I don't have a license. Why don't you have a license? Because I'm not, in commerce, traveling in commerce. I don't understand any of that stuff, but they try to get away with so much stuff. I'm a citizen of the land. I'm not a citizen of America. But you live in America, so where are you a citizen of? I mean, you got to be a citizen of somewhere. So, yeah, man, sovereign citizens, Shemaya, that is one thing that I don't know how to react to, other than I laugh, because they say everything. And I don't know if you've seen the judges. There's some judges out there that deal with sovereign citizens, and it's like on Naked Gun, the movie, where they all just face palm their head. That's exactly what I do, man. I can't explain a sovereign citizen.
Well, I told y'all this show is going to make you laugh. I pulled a clip from TikTok from a lawyer. Let's check this out, y'all.
Hey, it's Keith, the lawyer. I'm a lawyer, not your lawyer. This is not legal advice. Talk to your own lawyer for that. I'm going to address once again this whole issue of sovereign citizen, because I've seen several videos, whether it's here on TikTok or on YouTube or other places, where people are asserting their so-called sovereign citizen rights, either at a roadside stop or sometimes even in court in front of a judge. And I just want to stress once again that this whole issue of sovereign citizen rights, it doesn't exist. It just does not exist. And what most of the people do that I've seen when they're trying to assert these so-called rights, they are repeating things that people have told them. And it basically amounts to some legal terms, some terminology, some phrases that are strung together in a way that amounts to nothing more than gibberish. It isn't that what they're saying is wrong. It's that what they're saying doesn't even mean anything. So what it's going to do is get you arrested. It got one guy on a video that I saw, it got him thrown in jail after being held in contempt by the judge, and rightly so. So sovereign citizen rights, not a thing, doesn't exist. If you've received any value from this video or you've enjoyed it, I'd appreciate it if you'd give me a like, share, and a follow. Thanks for watching.
So I would say definitely do your homework, because that's something about social media. A lot of times you hear about this news, that news. I'm gonna stay in the middle here, but you kind of fall for some things that some people say on social media just because it has millions of views. And I think the guy, like, disclaimer, he's not giving any legal advice. Find your own lawyer. But I think he's kind of right, man. All this stuff you're saying, you might want to think twice.
Well, yeah, I mean, it's like I said, at a traffic stop, they're pulling you over. So the most common one that I've seen, it's funny, is like they don't have license plates, and they say, "Well, the reason why, well, why did you pull me over? Why I pulled you over? You know, I'll get to you in a minute. I need your license." Well, I'm driving. I'm not traveling commerce. I'm driving. You know, this and that. And they're like, "I need your license," but then they keep saying, "Well, why'd you pull me over?" Well, you don't have license plates on your cars. You have to have license plates. Well, I don't need license plates on my cars. You know, this is of my own property. And again, I'm probably rewording this but I mean, I've heard it all in the sovereign videos, and it's like, it's weird because a sovereign citizen to me is like the people with no common sense. If you're gonna drive a car and they say, I'm not driving, I'm transporting, or I'm not transporting, I'm this and that. If you're behind a car in a wheel and you have a wheel in front of you, you're driving. There's no doubt about it. It's called driving. Even if you say, well, I'm traveling. Okay, cool. You're traveling. The best way to travel is by foot. You know, in order to drive behind a car, in order to get a car, most of the time, you have to have a license. And they're like, well, I don't need a license. I'm not a citizen of the United States. Well, you need license plates. Well, I'm not a citizen of the United States. I'm a citizen of the land. I'm a citizen. It blows my mind, the stuff they try to get away with, man.
I mean, here's the thing. Technically, you could do that, but if you try it for yourself, you might find out that it's not going to be a nice turnout for you. And like I said, when I saw some videos, I was like, all right, what if I find something from like a lawyer perspective? Because, you know, we get caught up in the social influencer.
Yeah.
Like some of these social influencers are giving bad advice, and that's a great example. So once again, listen to Lean Left, Lean Right podcast. Tell us what you think in the comments, man. Are you a sovereign citizen?
I'd love to hear from one.
Give me some feedback. I want to hear from you. Like I said, it's a safe show. Next one is two quick things. We have two clips from Trump and Harris. I thought this would be risky, but hey, let's just go for it. It's all about the economy. I want y'all to give y'all feedback in the comments because it's a safe space. And to be fair, we're going to play both videos. One from Trump's account on TikTok and from Harris. So it's not biased. Here we go with Trump first.
In the last month, Kamala Harris has destroyed 24,000 jobs, manufacturing jobs, beautiful jobs. I created over 500,000 manufacturing jobs. Our country was booming, the greatest economy we've ever had, and we're going to bring it back again. Vote for Trump. We're going to have the greatest country in the world again. Thank you.
And then we're going to play Harris real fast. Here we go.
We do know how to unlock strong shared economic growth for the American people. History has shown it time and again. When we invest in those things that strengthen the middle class, manufacturing, housing, healthcare, education, small businesses, and our communities, we grow our economy and catalyze the entire country to succeed. I have pledged that building a strong middle class will be a defining goal of my presidency.
So, what do you think, Rudy?
Well, the first thing that caught my mind, like I said, going back to me, I'm going to be known as the political idiot on this thing. Do you get bonus points for the hand gesture, Samaya? You know, like I brought 1 million jobs to America, and you know, or we're going to work on the middle class type stuff. So, yeah, I don't know if you get bonus points, but other than the economy wise, man, I mean, it for me, I've always looked at, in order to build a better economy, you've got to help the businesses first, the corporations. That's just my opinion. So giving the tax breaks to big corporations, because, you know, when Trump was in office, they gave a big tax break to a lot of corporations, and people in my family who work for massive corporations, they felt it because those savings were being distributed down to their employees. You saw employees getting raises, you saw jobs going up. So, you know, have we seen that in the past couple of years, you know, in the current presidency? Again, I'm not a political person. I don't pay attention much to economy stuff. I just kind of dabble in here and there. I see, you do see some jobs still there. You see some jobs kind of going away. You see some corporations not necessarily folding, but, downsizing. So there may be a way that works for somebody that it doesn't work for somebody else. I really don't know. Uh, but the one thing I do see is the middle class, which pretty much everybody in America is middle class. If you think about it, it's the majority of the class. How do you protect the middle class? I mean, for me, I like the idea of the taxes, helping out corporations because then it affects the middle class in a good way. But also, and another way to get more jobs in there somehow, you have to increase manufacturing. So that's something I would love for people to explain to us here. Because like I said, Lean Left, Lean Right podcast, we're here just talking to you guys, and we'd love to hear your takes on it, and we'll react to them at every show.
Yeah, and that's what I love about the show, because it's going to be super fast. You might like it, you might not like it, but I feel like it's going to be a nice way to keep you guys engaged. I'm in the same boat. I feel like as an independent point of view, make it quick because I know we got to wrap things up, is that first and foremost, I think if we can just not worry about this and that, right and left, it's a contest right now. Trump is trying his very best to sell his ideas, and so is Harris. And I would love to see what the comment section will say about this, because like I said, it's a safe space. Not one of us is going to dog you out. I might get dogged out, but that's okay. That's why we're doing the show, Lean Left, Lean Right. So I would say this. When it comes to the economy, that's very important for all of us, right? It's important for families. It's important for individuals. It's important for entrepreneurs, whether they're seasoned entrepreneurs or just beginning entrepreneurs. So the thing is, people are going to be looking very carefully. We are in this season now where election is coming up, and this is going to be a hot button that a lot of people are going to say, hey, this is very important to me, my family, or me as an individual. And we'll just see what happens. If you guys are burning for what is Shemaiah's opinion, I would say my opinion is this. Whoever is going to fight for the people who live in America, who wake up every day to get up and go to work and make an honest living, that's the one that the person people are going to vote for. And I know that's probably not the answer y'all probably was looking for, but like I said, this is Lean Left, Lean Right podcast. I want y'all to put your thoughts in the comment section. Let us know what you think, because we might react to your comment next week. We'll do this every Sunday. So before we go, Rudy, what do you think, man, about the first episode?
I like it. I mean, this is just the first of many episodes, and we may go 20 minutes on the next one. We don't know. We're just trying it out. But more than anything, I mean, people have to understand, when we say lean left, lean right, we are literally in the middle of stuff. I like stuff on one side. I like stuff on the other side. I never talk politics because I'm that type of guy that's like, well, you know what? As long as my family's protected, as long as my money's protected, and I have a job, then I'm okay with whatever anyone decides. But man, we're gonna get into some big time rabbit hole stuff on this stuff. May make some people upset, but you know what? We're not. That's not our intention. Our intention is just for you people out there to let us know what you feel. That's what it is.
Man, you heard it from Rudy himself. This is Lean Left, Lean Right podcast. See y'all next week. But before we go officially, Rudy, tell them about your sports show.
Yeah, so if you want to harass me a whole lot, we do Sweep the League. It's Monday through Friday, usually at 9 p.m. And you can find us on YouTube. It's go to YouTube, search at Sweep the League TV. It's myself, Derek Irvin, Coach Gio, talking nothing about sports and life. But yeah, definitely catch us there. And just stay tuned to this podcast. I think this is going to be a really big podcast here.
I appreciate y'all time, and y'all be good, man. Happy Sunday night. Get ready for some good football. Peace out.